coming to you from an undisclosed location, from the bunker. It's freezing, dude. We just got slammed with a storm, a little bit of a storm, just a couple inches, but damn, this polar vortex stuff is crazy. I just wanted to make a goofy video of me looking funny for a second. I'm a real person, guys. I'm just a real person. You know, I got this new channel. I'm gonna turn you guys on to it after I've delved a little bit into it. This guy seems really friggin' amazing. Some of you, I'm sure, have already stumbled across it, but this guy is kind of strange. There's this weird robe like he made. It's cool. He's kind of like into this Buddhist stuff, but he's unbelievably intelligent, and he spoke on some really powerful stuff today. You know, he said some of these people out here are like, you know, you got to be careful, because you got people that think they are intelligent. They have been educated with knowledge, but they have not gained any wisdom. We have a lot of people, you know, the larger side of people out there are going to be that way. They're going to think that they went to college, they're better than the average bear, you know. But see, they don't realize this is a whole other community of wise people, such as myself, that just had bouts with ignorance. You know, because they're dangerous people. These people think they're educated. They think they know what they're talking about. They've passed the exam, you know. They've been indoctrinated. They've been programmed. And they are involuntary professional disinformation agents. You know, and it's sad. Guys, I have family that's eating it up. My sister just paid money to some life coach lady. This is how trendy my sister is. My sister owns this posh, as she would say, beauty salon in Danvers, Mass. If anybody wants to go check her out, she's a little eccentric but very talented also. Her name is Laura Prentice, sorry, that's she was formerly a Susie. You know, she's eating it up too. She's this Cammy something. She was on like Celebrity Apprentice. She paid money to this lady and signed up for this personal life coaching like program, paid probably thousands for. Everyone gets sucked into the greed of the dollar, the almighty dollar, you know, and it's, you know, we all need this. That's the sad twist, is when they take away all your freedom to just like hunt and fish and homestead, you know, like those, to just live your own life. They take all that away, and everyone's just in a state of confusion, you know. I'm like horrified when I listen to this wise stuff. This wisdom seeps into me, and I'm like, yo, the Great Deception, and like, was the moon landing the Great Deception? It really might have been, guys. Like, all this technology may be just coming. It's all just electricity being controlled. It's the powers, you know. It's scary that the sciences are etching so close to the occult, like, you know, with just the way things coincide, and you know, if you do have the wisdom to you know, that opens your eyes and helps you to see, you'll see that. You know, I'm starting to see it, guys. I gave it a chance, and I didn't give it you can't, you know, this is something that when you've been totally brainwashed, you're as long as you're in that paradigm, you're never going to see it. I did some small things that took a lot of courage in my life. I put myself through homelessness and everything, but I just couldn't justify in my head. I couldn't justify the pain I felt and everything, and the sorrow and the loneliness, and, you know, I was just born late. My family just kind of like, just went, you know, they're all adults, they live in their own life, nothing wrong with it, but it's just hard for a kid to go through. I'm like, I want my family, and it's torn away from me. Let me get back on track there. You know, my family like that, I couldn't justify paying, like, working hard. I'm already getting screwed, you know. And I'm like, because I was always the hardest worker, you know. I always pushed myself to outdo the next person just because I wanted to feel worthy. You know, I wanted to feel like I could be as productive as you know, because I thought these guys are getting taken advantage of. These guys are getting taken care of, and they're making the big bucks, and, you know, whatever. That sort of stuff. It's the game, man. They make you all think, like, even a lot of these actors and stuff, they're influencers. They're almost like they get controlled like agents too, because you know, they have to work day to day. They're getting their hustle on, you know. It's just a whole different way of life. I know how that life goes. I know the day to day hustle of. I used to do other jobs that were. I've done a few other jobs that were different and not something you would get hourly paid. You would have to go out and make sales. I did sales and stuff, so I know about it. Different aspects. But yeah, you break that whole paradigm. You can't break through that paradigm. I went out of my way. I went through homelessness because I just couldn't justify in my head. I'm going to work hard and just pay all this to somebody else's mortgage to cover their expenses and their shit, and you know, it's like I just couldn't justify it in my head. I'm like, dude, I need money to eat, live. Like, I never got food stamps, benefits, you know. I'm like, yo, I need to eat and, like, afford to save money, and if my car breaks down, and it's like, you paying this shit, you can't do it, dude. You can't do it. They force you to, like. And then if you get the benefits, they find out, they keep you in this fear, man. They find out you're making too much, you're in trouble. Like, it's all designed to keep you down. If you don't want to use your ambition and shit. Like, you can't, nothing's gonna come to you. Like, is that not obvious to most people? Like, you have to take it, by being worthy, you have to take it, but, I mean, there is a way about doing that properly and politely and taking what you deserve in life, not with guns and fists or anything, or like with deception and stealing it from somebody, like the honest, rightful, you know, I earned this type stuff. But we live in a world where it's so flipped around that it's like, I'm seeing people you get rewarded for bad behavior too, so it just doesn't balance out. But the basis of this video was I just wanted to get across to people that just because somebody sounds educated, that's where the discernment kicks in, and you need to use your discernment and process the logistics and say, well, you know, this guy sounds very intelligent and he's picking up on things, but if you're pulling the information to supply your own bias, you're not seeking the truth. You're looking for fuel, guys. Don't look for fuel. You have to open your mind to suspend everything that was your previous paradigm, your outlook on everything, and you gotta totally let go of that to let this stuff seep in. You hear it, this stuff. I'm surprised even from like musicians and stuff. Like, I was a big Red Hot Chili Peppers fan, or like they do People of the Sun. This is for the people of the sun coming back around, or like they not them, but Zach De La Roche. Everybody knows, Rage Against the Machine, and I know the Chili Peppers did like a People of the Sun song too. Like, they know we are light beings. They're trying. It's hidden messages everywhere for the people that know these secret ancient wisdom mystery school knowledges. I don't know, it's crazy. I'm seeing it more and more. And it took me, I've been hitting this hard since, I don't know, 2000. Damn, I can't even believe it. Like, I started hitting this stuff again hard in 2012, but I had delved into it back, so, I mean, it's like, we're going on a long time here, 7 years, and I put it down for a year or so after doing it for a year and picked it back up. So it's like I needed to have a good like 3-4. It took me a good 3-4 years of watching Mandela Effect and Truther videos to start really seeing it, and that amazes me because I was hurt and felt helpless and tossed into this crazy ass mess, when I was a child. And I had great revelations that like showed me everything I was gonna go through. Like, it was God telling me all the things, and for some reason, because of the pain I was going through, I knew I was gonna go through that homelessness, and like it was something I was putting myself through. I don't know. It was something written in the stars that I had to go through, that if I didn't listen to, I would have lost my soul, maybe. Like, don't be afraid to listen to that, guys. Don't do what's safe. God took care of me the whole time when I was down and out, and if I was down while thumbing a ride on the road, some angel would get sent to come pick me up. Every single time, guys. Every single time. So, don't be afraid. And if something doesn't come to usher you along, you don't need the help. You're in the right place. Sometimes the struggle is part of it. You need to learn. We're being refined. There's some kind of refining, and it's a communication, energy is a passing from back one to another, a trip, life itself. Everything has a flow. The guy I was listening to they refer to it a lot as a duality, but it's like it's the flow. It's the constant birthing in life. And then there's a pause and a silent rest, it's like, it's strange, man. It's like, I get deep into it and I'm like, man, you just can't quite put your finger on it. But it's fun trying. Like, subscribe, and share, guys. Just want to do a quick one. I had a doctor's appointment this morning and I was kind of nervous about it. And I wanted to mention one last thing. I'm really flattered. I threw a couple threw a couple lines out, try to hook a few people, and I was really flattered. I get a lot of people, a lot of creators are subscribing, which I really am flattered, because I've been frequenting you guys' channels for years and years and years, and you guys are really performing a great service. So let's all just remember to be open and not start battling with each other's outlooks and convictions and theories, because there is some type of relativity to where you are and what's your aspect, and it's just crazy. I don't know. Like, subscribe, and share, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.